PS Too Many Games.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of PS Too Many Games, a return for Cex Roulette. This parcel turned up! So let's not beat around the bush here. Last week's parcel did not turn up. It got lost in the mail apparently. I have got the money back. So that's a good thing.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
So I'm probably going to mention this a couple of times already, but last week's package was going to be Need for Speed Most Wanted Black Edition. Not the rarest of games, but I want to get it sooner rather than later because it's slowly going above that £20 mark. So, and it is one of the best two Need for Speed games ever made. That with Underground 2. We all know this. It's a fact. It's a fact. Fact!
Tell me when I'm telling lies!
Anyway, I'm genuinely happy to be back doing Cex Roulette. I do enjoy doing this because I get a game each week I didn't have. More of the obscure games also. And I do love the old, like the kind of way presentation, if you will. I do love like the looking down camera aspect. I enjoy the hell of it. So those who watched the Platinum episode last week, thank you. It's not going to be a common thing. You might see one once a month. In the space of like a month, I've gone from having no Platinums, like buying no Platinums, to buying like 9 or 10. So it's been a good month for Platinum hunting. So we are making progress on a lot of things in this channel. So anyway, we'll get to what the future of the channel holds. But for now, we're going to go straight to the actual unpackaging of this week's Cex Roulette. We'll see what we find.
And here we are. So I've already preempted this one because sometimes trying to open some of these packages can be a pain in the ass sometimes. This one was wrapped, like the best one I've seen wrapped so far. They like double wrapped it. So it would take me ages to, so I just pre-opened it. I haven't actually looked at the game yet, I just opened the edging. So anyway, this week I went for something a little bit, well, slightly rarer. Not totally expensive, but it's slightly rarer. If we just see quickly, yep, there we go. So as you can see, interesting. Sorry, let me just, I don't like the reflection. No, okay. What to do this? Okay, so as you can see, it is Magna Carta. Not a very commonly well-known RPG made by 505 Game Street in Europe, but most notably Atlas in America. A bit of a strange one, this one. So this game was originally released just in Korea, and then obviously got a port to North America. Hilariously, God, I can't speak English today. Got a port to North America, obviously a port to Europe. Different names, different places. Here it's Magna Carta. In America, I believe it's Magna Carta Tears of Blood. It's exactly the same game though. So I've been told good things and bad things about this game. I've never played it. I've been told it's an RPG, by the way. But apparently it's quite a linear RPG. For those who don't know what it means, basically it's an RPG. Doesn't let you explore that much. It's like from start to end RPG kind of thing. Bit like Final Fantasy 13, the one that a lot of people either love or hate. You don't basically, yeah, you know what I mean. So you don't get to do like side quests. Like it obviously is from start to finish, like story driven. So that might sound like a bad thing or a good thing depending on what your RPGs are like. But then again, like Pokemon, there's not much side quests in Pokemon you can do. It's very linear when you think about it. The same with like Mario RPG, the reverse Mario RPG. That's reasonably linear if you know what you're doing. Also, one more thing I've been told and noted, the English voice acting in this game is apparently awful, like terrible. Not quite like Resident Evil or Mega Man 8 terrible, but apparently it's pretty bad.
You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
But where is Dr. Wily?
That's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
But anyway, let's have a look on the inside, shall we? Bear me a second. Okay, and oh, okay. Well, clearly no manual. That's a bit concerning. No manual. That's not a good start at all. The case seems in decent condition, though. That's all right. But obviously, main point, the disc itself. Bear me a second. Good lord. There we go. Right. Well, obviously the front side's fine. Okay. Okay. So it's not in like fantastic condition, but I believe it's like good. I think it just needs a clean. So good to excellent. The disc, obviously you can now see on my phone. Hello phone. Okay, so my brain tells me return this because it's got no manual, but my heart says keep it because I just can get a manual quite simply. So I'm torn between keeping it and sending it back because I like manuals, but obviously this game's not totally expensive, so I'm probably going to tentatively keep it. I am somewhat disappointed that there is no manual, but overall it's in decent condition. Obviously you can see it cost me £22 this one, and it's a game that I haven't come across yet, so strange. It's a feeling of, it's a mixture of mild victory and disappointment at the same time. Very much a meh Cex Roulette this week. So anyway, what we're going to do now, we're going to throw it back to the games room and we're going to quickly go through what the future holds for this channel and what ideas I would like to do. Oops.
So I am in two minds about this. Either I keep this and just accept the fact it's got no manual and it's in decent condition, or I return it. I'm going to keep it temporarily. I'm going to come up with the idea. We'll find out what I do with it, but it could go either way, to be honest. Disappointed. Slightly disappointed, I must be honest. I mean, the condition of this is actually better than it looks. I'm getting it white, but it's actually in really good condition, like good to excellent, so I'm probably going to keep it, maybe, more than anything. We'll find out. Anyway, what's the future hold? What's the future hold? Next year, I'll decide to do, well, basically, obviously, we're going to be, this will always be the main event. Collecting games, getting the full power will be the main event. Platinum games will also be another thing. But there are also things I would like to start doing next year also. I was speaking to one of my fellow YouTubers, Katie Saurus. Give them a watch there. Reasonably good channel. Reasonably good. They are a good channel, what am I saying? Hey, Katie. Demo discs I would like to start actually collecting, because obviously demo discs were quite popular back in the day. For anyone really young watching this, we used to buy demo discs to find out what the newest games are coming out, and they used to give us like the first level for free. Well, I say free, you spent like £5 for the magazine and demo discs. You know what I mean? It was the best way to find out what's coming. They sold very well in the late 90s, early 2000s for the PS1 and PS2, and they were dated too, so collecting them actually sounds like a cool idea. Magazines will also be one thing I'm going to be looking for. PS2 magazines were very popular, and finding them won't be horrifically hard to find, so that's one of those things I'm going to start looking for. Peripherals and actually fully boxed consoles, I would like to start hitting those a little harder too. Obviously, what I would like to have is every different version of a console in different boxes. So like the GTA Grand Theft Auto 3 box console, Prince of Persia box console, the Buzz box console. These are all different versions. And I would like to have like display. Same with display things. I like to start displaying actual consoles and the actual stands with the actual controllers. You know what I mean? Everything PS2. We're going to really broaden the horizons of the channel.
It's your back. He's got ambition.
But I want to make this perfectly clear. I said at the start of the channel, make it perfectly clear. Completing the power collection will always be the number one prerogative. That'll be what I focus on mostly. Obviously there'll be other things I would like to do at the same time. Give a bit of variety, you know what I mean? Also, another thing I'd like to start doing next year is recording actual game footage and doing playthroughs. When I start doing it, the first game I actually do will not be a PS2 game. It'll be a personal childhood game of mine, from my past. The first game I'll actually play will be Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the Super Nintendo. It was one of my favourite games as a boy. Still is one of my favourite games. But after that, it'll be all PS2 related games. Once I actually get the right actual stuff to actually record things with. It's not hard, it's got to learn. So as you can see, I'm planning a lot of things for this channel. I think Dave wants to actually start Dave's a designer of things. He loves designing things. He loves editing things. It's one of his passions in life. And he said, you remember I had a T-shirt of Carol Ballerman T-shirt made for the channel. He's going to start making random designs. What I like. So we will actually have merchandise in the next year or so, but it'll be mainly just for me to buy. Anyone wants to buy any of that, you're very much welcome to do so, but it's just stuff I like to wear myself, so it's not going to be like a main thing for the channel, but it's just an option for anyone who's interested. Just going to throw that out there. This episode, by the way, the main episode this week, on Friday and Saturday, will be going back to Great Yarmouth. I did it on a whim, and did reasonably well there. I wanted to actually do late night shopping, like recording, but sadly CX doesn't open late nights. which was a colossal pisser because I wanted to do like the nighttime aspect with like the Christmas lights. It would have looked pretty cool, but apparently life is not fair sometimes. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
So this is going to be a reasonably short episode this week because I haven't really got that much to say. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you get long episodes because I start blathering. This week it's been kind of straight to the point. So this will be a small episode. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe. Main episode of the week obviously will be Friday or Saturday, Great Yarmouth. Next week I've already got plans. There'll be another Cex Roulette next week and the actual Christmas episode. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, afternoon, night, what the hell it is you're watching it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.